Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today we're taking a look at what is your soul contract together. Now, as always, this is still a general reading, so you only take what is resonating specifically for you and you leave the messages that aren't yours for someone else to enjoy, okay? Right, so what is going on in your soul mate connection and what is your soul contract together? Okay, so the energy of your soulmate at this point in time is the Tower. Ooh, and the Tower and the Five of Wands. That's a bit intense. How do they feel about you? Queen of Cups. How do they feel about your connection? The Five of Swords. What is your soul contract together? Soul contract together is the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Coins, and the Four of Wands. Okay, right, let's tidy up this table a wee bit. It's a lot easier for me to read when the table's nice and tidy. Okay, how to deepen your relationship, the Ten of Wands. Okay, how you can both grow as individuals, the Two of Wands, and your advice from Spirit, your higher self, the Seven of Coins, and the Four of Cups. Okay. Overall energy, the Ten of Swords. Okay. Ten of Swords is the current overall energy. Some kind of a betrayal here. An argument, a blowout, a bust-up. The Ten of Swords is not great energy for the current overall energy. It's like not speaking to each other, both feeling hurt, both going through a lot at this point in time. Has one of you's betrayed the other? Has one of you's backstabbed the other? Because that's how it's reading to me. Especially with your soulmate currently being in this Tower and the Five of Wands energy. I am reading that as your soulmate is they're either to blame for this Ten of Swords, they contributed to it somehow, or they're taking the blame for it. Okay, again, just take it as it resonates because it's going to be different for all of you. The only thing I can do is read the energy as best I can. Okay. You've got the Knights of Coins underneath that one. Right. So it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time to recover. You've got the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, Two of Coins, Knight of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a difficult conversation here. It's like someone had to tell the other person something that they didn't want to hear, and that was very, very painful. And then it's like the connection has been at a standstill ever since. Okay, it's really, really difficult energies. We've got like a lot of drama, a lot of unrest here with the Tower and the Five of Wands. So let's find out what that is. What's going on with the Tower and the Five of Wands for our collective soulmates energy, please? I mean, they're saying basically that their life is falling apart and that they feel powerless to do anything about it. Yeah, this deck is acting really odd at the moment. So what I can read from the way that the deck is handling is basically your soulmate is admitting that they made a lot of mistakes. Okay, they did do a lot of really fucked up things. I know some of you are sensitive to swearing, but you know what? That it is what it is. Okay, I'm sure you can get over it. It's just words. They do not want to take part in something that they contributed to, if that makes sense. So they've made the situation a lot worse, and now they're trying to back out of it. Okay, that's what I'm reading from the way that this deck is handling. And then you got the Two of Wands, the Star, and the World. So if you're interested in zodiac information, you've got all of the 4 fixed signs, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo and Scorpio. It just caught me off guard there. Someone's dealing with a Virgo, but Virgo's not a fixed sign. I'll show you what it was that caught me off guard, right? In the world card, you've got 4 icons in the corner, okay? Taurus, Leo, Scorpio for the eagle, and then it's like you've got the face there, which is supposed to represent Aquarius, but I'm looking at it and I wasn't getting Aquarius energy from that. I was getting Virgo energy from that. So it just kind of knocked me a wee bit there. So yeah, so some of you could be a Virgo, you're dealing with a Virgo. Again, take it as it resonates, okay? You've got super strong fixed energy that's coming through. You've also got Sagittarius, Gemini, and Cancerian energy as well. But the dominant is the fixed energies. Now, here's the thing. It's not necessarily going to be about the zodiacs. It could just be saying that there is a lot of stubborn energy at play here. That there's a lot of fixed energy at play here. So that there's a lot of immovability that's going on within this connection. Do you know what I mean? 2 of Wands, the star in the world. So that's literally your soulmate, whoever they are. They're wanting to move things forward with you here, okay? That they're looking for some kind of healing, but I'm also getting reassurance. So your soulmate's coming at you looking for some kind of reassurance, and that's going to kickstart a brand new cycle here between you two, okay? So again, be really careful how you're taking on this message, because again, not all of you are dealing with the same situation. This is 5 of Wands for our collectives. Thank you. The High Priestess. Yeah. High Priestess with the 5 of Coins. So that is your soulmate not speaking up on what it is that's upsetting them, what it is that's causing all of this instability in their life. So I mean, your High Priestess is also intuition, and I don't feel that this individual was using their intuition, okay? Again, context is everything. What's the context it came out with? It came out with 2 5s, 5 of Wands, 5 of Coins. They ignored their own intuition. They made a horrible decision that negatively impacted your connection with this person, your relationship with this person. They made a horrible choice, okay? And then they're not speaking on it. So they are going through a really incredibly rough time at the moment, okay? Like literally everything that they were building up, it's in the process of crashing down, okay? We've also got like the risk of potentially homelessness as well for them, with the 5 of Coins coming out with the 5 of Wands, okay? So I don't know if this person's getting kicked out of the home, but it does feel that way. Okay, it definitely does feel that way. Now, how they feel about you, Queen of Cups. So this person is in love with you, or they have a lot of love for you, okay? Again, however you feel about that personally, that's between you and them, okay? Ace of Coins, yeah, and how they feel about you. Ace of Coins, brand new beginning. Tell us more about how this soulmate feels. Thank you. Ace of Wands off center. Okay, so they do have love for you. They are wanting a new beginning with you. And I'm hoping it's not just because they find themselves, you know, out on the curb here. I'm hoping that they're not just using that as an excuse to get back in contact with you. Because if they were, then there certainly would be green flags. There would be red flags all over that, okay? basically, I'm always saying, look, if someone's wanting to be with you, then they will be with you through their own volition, not because they have been somewhat forced to. Okay. But this Ace of Wands off center, that can be like a false start. It can be a lack of passion. It's uncertainty. So your soulmate is uncertain as to whether or not you would actually take them in or take them back. Again, depending on how this is reading. Okay. Listen, it's not my job to tell anybody what to do or what not to do, right? My job is literally pass on the messages that come out. Don't meddle with any of the messages that come out, and just read as honestly and as straightforwardly as I possibly can, right? Whatever your feelings are about the messages, whatever your decisions are with the messages, that's up to you, okay? I am seeing that there has been, and there still is actually, a lot of animosity between yourself and this particular soulmate of yours, right? So that, again, as I said, this is between you and them. Five of Swords, please. So the Five of Swords is coming out in how they feel about your connection. And the Five of Swords can indicate some kind of cruelty. Okay. So is this individual saying, do you know what? This connection, I was cruel to my soulmate. I did do things now that I deeply, deeply regret and wish that I could take back, but no, I can never take them back. Because, quite frankly, that's an empty victory, right? And that's how they feel about your connection. 10 of Swords, 3 of Coins, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. This person is dealing with a lot of bitterness and a lot of resentment surrounding something that they did to you, the way that they treated you, okay? They were very, I want to say that they picked sides here, okay? Especially with that 10 of Swords coming out twice. And it's to clarify the 5 of Swords. That's someone picking sides. Betting on the wrong horse, betrayal. So this person picked the wrong side. They picked the losing side. 3 of Coins, 5 of Cups. And they know it now. They absolutely know it now. What is your soul contract together? The Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Coins, and the 4 of Wands. Clarified with 5 of Coins off center and an 8 of Swords also off center. Okay, so there was some kind of a contract here between you, but now I feel that that contract has actually been fulfilled, to be completely honest with you, because again, context is everything. Okay, I do apologize for the loud traffic noises outside. Nothing I can do about it. This one's fate, karma, destiny, things moving in the right direction. It's a lucky turn of events. That's to do with you and your growth, your abundance, your stability. And then we've got a firm foundation with the 4 of Wands here. That can be marriage, engagement, but it's a milestone. Now, potentially, yes, this soulmate was supposed to be on this journey with you, on this growth and advancement and abundance journey. However, through their own actions, through their own free will, through their own decision making, they are now no longer on this journey with you. And so what you do now is you're continuing this soul contract here without this person. Okay, you're probably going to be continuing this soul contract with a different person or by yourself. But either way, it is not going to be with this particular soulmate, because the energy is saying, look, everyone's got free will, okay? Everyone's got the right to act upon their own free will. Free will does not mean freedom from the consequences, right? And that's what most people tend to forget. There are always consequences with everything. They used their free will. They made a decision which at the time that they made the decision, they thought that they were doing the right thing. But in actual fact, by doing that, they actually betrayed you. And that's what broke the soul contract here between you. They are trying to get back on board with you, and you're continuing this soul contract here by yourself or with another. Okay? For certain. For certain. Especially with this 5 of coins off center, because it's like, yeah, speaking of consequences, you know full well the consequences of potentially re-involving yourself with this individual or getting stuck again on that individual. See how that's come out off center? That's you making a bid for your own freedom, for your own sanity. Okay, that's actually a really good energy, because it's like, yeah, you thought this situation through logically. You understand completely the spiritual side of this connection. You understand completely what it is that you were supposed to be doing, what they were supposed to be doing, and you understood fully that they were the ones that actually broke this particular contract. And this is a person that you were hung up on for quite a while. You know, you were stuck on them for quite a while, but then you have at some point liberated yourself from this individual. So now they're trying to come back in, you see, because whatever decision it was that they made up here fell to shit, is fallen apart. They're finding it incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to build something that is tangible, meaningful, and that is solid and stable. Okay, that's why they had that uncertainty there with the Ace of Wands off center. Yeah, it's like, yeah, they one thing that's remained consistent throughout this is that they do have love for you. But guess what? Sometimes that's not enough. Okay, it's not enough, and it's certainly not a free pass to do this 5 of Swords to somebody else either. Okay, I don't care how much someone claims to love another person. There is never, ever, ever any excuse ever to be cruel to another human being, especially those that you're claiming to love. No, just no, full stop. End of conversation, right? Never, ever, ever an excuse, ever. They fucked up, ultimately. And now you're moving on here with some incredible milestones, you know, being very successful. Whether you feel successful or not, the cards are telling me you actually are very successful. There has been a lot of self-growth here as well. You've been building a foundation here that is very structured, very stable, very secure, that is going to provide for your future as well. So it's understandable that the last thing you're going to want is to be dragged back in to this energy right here. And truth be told, your soulmate knows it too. So your soul contract together, it was something to do with the fates. Okay, it could be something to do with 1111, twin flames. It could be something to do with twin flames. Ultimately, your soul contract together was to build something peaceful together, something healthy together. It could well have been a healthy family, you know. Perhaps this is a situation where neither of you came from healthy family backgrounds, you know. So your soul contract together could have been something to do with building foundational blocks for those who come after you to benefit from the healthy foundations that you already put in place. Kind of like cycle breaker sort of thing. Okay. Can you tell us more about that 4 of Wands for our collectives soul contract together, please? It's that one. Okay. Tell us more for our collectives. Thank you. Yeah, 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Devil. Yeah. Cycle breaking on behalf of those who will be born in the next generation. The cycle breaker energy. Like, see how you've even got the Devil coming out now as well. The chains that bind you, or more specifically, the chains that have bound both of your families for generation after generation after generation. Unhealthy love languages here with the Knight of Cups and the Devil. Really unhealthy love languages. For certain. That was passed down to both of yous through the generations. So that's what your soul contract was together. You're continuing this contract, as I said, either with another person or by yourself. That happiness, that sense of inner peace, that recognition for healthy love and unhealthy love. See how you've got this stark contrast here with the Devil energy? And it's with this beautiful, gorgeous energy with the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. That one sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Is in stark contrast to this here. It's possible as well that your soul contracts is to do with breaking these cycles of addictions that go on within family units, within your family unit, within their family unit, both. Okay, it could be some kind of addictions. It's to break the chains. To break the chains that have been restricting your family lineage from being these kind, nurturing, loving people that they should have been. Does that make sense? But as I say, you're reaching very important milestones here in your own journey with your own progress. How to deepen your relationship. Okay, 10 of Wands. That's a heavy burden. Let's clarify. 6 of Wands off center. Six of Wands off center. That can be someone being too proud, too prideful. It's like someone wanting attention, whether it be positive or negative. It's attention hungry, the 6 of Wands off center. It's someone who is just wanting a lot of reassurance from other people. And that's causing a burden here. The Spirit's saying it's not your responsibility, actually, for you to deepen your relationship or your connection with this individual, but it's actually your responsibility to deepen your relationship and the connection that you have with yourself. Okay, 6 of Wands off center. See, if that was in the upright position, that would be you getting a lot of attention. It would be... oh man, it's difficult to explain. It's basically the spotlight being on you. With it off center, I feel that Spirit's saying it's not your responsibility, it's not your job to run around and give this person attention, which is probably what they wanted you to do. But rather, you've got to deepen your relationship with self. And then you can work on deepening the relationships that you have with others. Okay. 6 of Wands is very sort of others energy. Very others energy. Okay. How you can both grow as independent individuals, the 2 of Wands. Making your own plans for the future and following it up. Okay, it's one thing to have plans, but then it's quite another to follow up your own plans. 9 of coins in the reversed position. Nine of Wands Nine of Coins in the reverse. That's someone else expecting the other to do all of the work. So are they expecting, or were they expecting for you to do all of the work in this connection? Because they're not really going to grow as an independent individual if they're still coming at you from that kind of energy. Or indeed if they're heading towards anybody from that kind of energy. It is like that's someone who is wanting others to be responsible for them, and it just doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't work. 9 of Coins in reverse can be greed, it can be selfishness. It's setbacks and ungratefulness as well. Can you tell us more about that 9 of Coins reversed? The 10 of Coins in the upright position. Legacy, inheritance, roots, family, that's the pinnacle of success. You can grow as an individual by recognizing that you do deserve the success that's coming in for you. Okay, I'm getting the message of I don't deserve this, I'm not worthy. And then 10 of Coins, which is one of your apex cards. Someone believes that they're not worthy of success, and I feel that that's you, and I feel that your soulmate is basically expecting everybody else to do everything for them. Recognize that you are worthy. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of a happy, peaceful life. Definitely. And then advice from Spirit, the universe, or your higher self, whichever word you prefer to use, is the 7 of Coins and the 4 of Cups. You don't have to accept everything that comes your way, especially when it's something unhealthy. Okay. They're also saying with this, see how that's the card of like harvest. It's the card of hard work to reward. It's the card of patience and dedication and nurture as well, because he's had to nurture all of that fruit in order to get the benefit of it. See with it right next to the 4 of Cups, which is the card of boredom, discontent, rejection, abandonment. That combination is Spirit's way of telling you guys that not all of the seeds that you plant are gonna germinate and grow. It's Spirit's way of telling you that there will be some loss. However, the gains that you make in life, it's going to make the losses negligible. Okay? Overall message, Spirit's telling you not all of the seeds that you plant will grow, even in spite of your very best efforts. Okay? I mean, again, I know a lot of you are going to be sick to the back teeth of me going on about gardening and growing your own food. Like that's been part of my own soul journey. I've been getting messages for so many months about, okay, now is the time to start growing your own food again, right? And so it's helping me out a lot with my reads as well, because I can really put metaphors to the reads that are going to be easily identifiable with others, so that they can understand the messages a lot easier, right? So with that one, you can have, I mean, you can give your seeds the very best chances possible, and guess what? They'll still end up getting a disease or a fungus weird thing and kill off all your seeds. You know, you just got to replant and keep trying. And even then, even if you do baby these seeds, still not all of them are going to germinate. So that's a really powerful metaphor there that's coming through. Okay? Spirit's saying literally, look, sometimes in life, shit just doesn't work out. Even in spite of your very best efforts, it doesn't automatically mean that you did anything wrong. It means that there were circumstances outside of your control. But how you respond to that and how you react to that, that's who you are. Okay? It's not the failure that's who you are. It was your response to that failure. That's your true character. Okay? Because you could do everything in your power to make something work. And guess what? It still won't work out. It should just be that way. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're the failure. Right? So that's the message from the universe, from your higher self. So a lot of yous might well have been kicking yourself, punishing yourself, feeling like you were an absolute failure, this, that, and the next, because this situation here didn't work out, even in spite of your very best efforts. It still didn't work out. And somebody was crying to themselves and saying, I'm sorry, universe, I failed. And guess what? Universe is coming in and saying to that person, shush, you didn't fail. You didn't fail at all. Not everything's going to work out, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. You got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of that deck. That's delivering a message that could well be difficult to hear. It might well be this very tarot reading itself. It might be difficult to hear. Yet that message needs to be delivered. Okay. Basically, communication. If you have to communicate with this individual, if you're wanting to communicate with this individual, then make your point. Okay. Never be afraid to speak the truth, right? You're strong enough, you're energetic enough to take on the world. So be fearless, be ambitious, be logical, be skillful, be brave and be clever. And be direct. Okay? Can I have a healing message for our collective, please? Have a healing message for our collective. Again, all of the card decks have been a little bit odd today, but that's because the energy involved with this read is quite odd. Look, speak your truth. 8-8. Speak your truth and express yourself. So this one says there is power in your ability to voice your truth. Before you can speak your truth, you must first know your truth internally. Your truth is revealed through a process of learning to know who you are, identifying your core values, acknowledging your abilities, and awakening to what you came here to do. Developing a relationship with yourself requires deep internal exploration to identify your patterns of thoughts, feelings, and actions. The deeper connection you have with yourself, the more open, raw, and real you can become, which creates freedom. This inward journey enhances your ability to stand in your truth and express yourself from your heart. When you believe in who you are and what you represent, you begin to share a more authentic version of yourself. This card suggests that you practice expressing yourself without fear of limitations or judgment. Make a conscious effort to accept who you are. Practice speaking your truth without worrying if you're going to hurt someone's feelings. I would say, but don't seek to offend deliberately either. Okay. This will help break patterns of pleasing others and honor yourself by saying no and setting loving boundaries. Yeah. So basically, if your boundaries are offensive to anyone else, it's because they would benefit from you not having any. So you do need to stand up for yourself and be an advocate for yourself when it comes down to your own values and your own boundaries. Okay? Definitely. and make your own boundaries non-negotiable, as I'm always saying. Right, so to lighten the mood of this read, I'm going to use the Spiritual AF deck. For anyone who is new here, then I do need to give you the warning. If you're allergic to swearing or sarcasm, then you just don't have to listen. This is just a bit of light-hearted fun at the end of the read, okay? So laughter is a very high vibration. Right. Self-care isn't selfish. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, then what would you do? So why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really? Anyone who wants that from you is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that the people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to for yourself. Don't assume that the people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to do for yourself. Maybe I'm just tired, but that bit seems a little bit unnecessary. I don't know, it's just that last sentence there. It could just be because I'm tired. But basically, it's what I've already told you there. With if anyone takes offense at you having boundaries, it's because they benefit from you not having any. Ancient proverb, if you meet more than 2 assholes a day, you're it. Wow, that's harsh. Ananin said, we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. So 1 or 2 assholes could be random. 3 assholes is a clear sign you've got on your sphincter glasses. Take a moment to check in with your perception of things. It might just be that you, Cupcake, are the asshole. Luckily for you and everyone else, you've got the power to change that. Okay, so they're on about like the common denominator, basically. Okay, are there any unhealthy patterns that are still being repeated? It's all about taking accountability, okay? So if someone's consistently complaining about their life and how difficult it is and this, that and the next, it could well be that maybe they're needing to take a closer look at their own life and how they're contributing to the difficulty of their own life. But again, yes, certain things are out of our control, as we know, but where we can make changes, then we probably should. Okay. Yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful for someone. If you feel that you're needing a private reading, then the information on how to make your booking for your private reading can be found in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.